Okay, so by now, if you're not on Facebook or Instagram, or at least have heard of social media, you must be living in the dark ages. So let's talk about how to use social media to grow your business and share Young Living.
Okay, so the first thing, when you post something, it is so helpful to include a picture with it. Think about when you're scrolling through Facebook. If there's something with a picture, your eye is going to be drawn to it, and you're actually going to go and read that text versus something without. So beautiful pictures make a big difference. Some tips for some great pictures would be to keep them uncluttered. One thing that I found really helpful for a good background, so you don't have to search in your...
More sound effects, everyone!
But so you don't have to search in your house all the time for a good area to shoot your pictures. Get yourself a cheap white poster board and save that as your backdrop. You can lay your products on it and it looks beautiful. The other thing is to make sure that you have good lighting, and then also add in some fun props. If you have some beautiful flowers, it's fun to add in food, citrus, those kinds of things. Just walk around your house and find beautiful pieces.
Yeah, I love looking at those cute pictures online of like different things in the picture. And also, like, with good lighting, just put it near a window, because you can see how this lighting in this video is way better than some inside ones, and we're just sitting outside. Number 2 is to remember the 1 in 5 rule. So this means don't just post about oils on your social media. People are quickly just gonna start scrolling on by and not paying attention. So add in other things that are great about you. Do you like to read? Talk about what you read. Do you like to run? Focus on that. Do you love your mom life? Everyone loves to see pictures of cute babies, whatever it is, but post about those things, and then once every 5 posts or so, or once a week, or whatever that is for you, post about your oils and what you're doing with them.
Yeah, and y'all remember, facts tell, stories sell. So whenever you're posting about your oil usage, like, share a story. Share about how you were in a funk earlier that day and you put a drop of frankincense under your tongue and things were like magical and your eyes were changed, and like, share a story, something that people can relate to and they can see themselves walking in that story, as opposed to saying, here's a picture of frankincense and I used it today and it really helped my emotions. Like, that's not fun, and that's not going to capture people. So try and weave a story into your social media.
And don't be afraid to tell stories about the freedom Young Living is bringing you to. If you got to go to Target the other day and spend $100 on clothes that you never would have before because you had a Young Living check, tell people that. Those things, that was me, by the way.
This.
Those things are exciting to people and catch their attention and help them see what the real wellness and purpose and abundance is in our company. Okay, number 4 is think about the voice that you're using. So once I heard this great advice of whatever post that you type up, read it out loud to yourself, and if it doesn't sound like something you would say to a friend, get rid of it or change it or start over. So like, if you had a friend overnight, I guess you could do that to never slumber party, but if you had a friend over for dinner and then they were getting ready to leave, you probably wouldn't say like, okay, it was so good to have you over, thanks for coming, it was so fun chatting about oils with you, PM me for more details or message me for details. That doesn't sound like something you would say to your friends. So you'd probably say, I can't wait to help you get started, just let me know if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you. Something like that. So make it sound like something you would say and talk to your best friend across the table from you at coffee, and make it relatable.
And then remember, when you are posting those 5 post oils or not, that is what you're portraying to people. That is your brand. That is you. People are watching you, deciding whether or not they want to trust you, whether or not they trust you enough to get oils from you. And so keep your page positive. There are so many joyful things in the world to share with people. Focus on those and not the negative things, so that they can be attracted to you and what you have to offer them.
So true.
Yes, and be consistent. Facebook actually works on like what's that word?
Logarithm?
Yeah. So the more that you post, the more people are going to see your stories come up in their news feed. The more that people like it or comment on it, it's just going to get higher and higher up on there. So that brings me to talk about interacting with people who are on your team, and then people who are not yet oilers but soon will be, right? So whenever you see anyone who is commenting or posting about their oil usage or the abundance that they're experiencing with Young Living, like it up, comment, because you're going to help their audience see those posts more. And likewise, you love whenever people interact on your stuff, so just spread the love that way.
We love doing that for each other.
Yeah.
It's
sometimes we text each other and be like, hey, I just posted like my heart out here. Can you please go comment on it so that I feel supported?
Yep.
And then for people who are not on your team yet, try and view social media in a way of connecting with them again, instead of, we all get those messages of people who are saying, hey, I just started doing this and I think you would like to try it, but you haven't talked to them since high school. Like, let's not be those people. Let's be the people who are actually interested in your life, and want to know your dog's name and laugh about whatever happens in your day, and just share the love. But also, my last tidbit that I just thought of is to set boundaries in social media, because it's very easy to do like mindless scrolling. But if you set your timer for 5 minutes, like just go on social media for 5 minutes as work time, to comment on other people, to share a story from that day, or to interact with somebody, and then get off, because you can easily get sucked into spending 30 minutes, and that's not good for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this to have freedom, so you don't want to be a slave to your phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so to recap, social media. Number 1, post pictures every time. Make sure they're good pictures. Number 2, post 1 in 5 with oils. Keep your ratio good. Number 3, share your stories. Facts tell, but stories sell. Number 4, keep that voice good and like you're talking to a friend. And number 5, stay positive. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Number 6, interact with people. And number 7, set boundaries so that you're not a slave to social media. Go do those things and watch your business grow.